All right.
Alright, stream's coming on.
We're waiting on Tyler to get into roll 20.
Yep.
Do you mind if we start?
I'm in.
Okay. So, hello?
Hello.
Is it started?
It should be.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'll be live? Okay, that's good. I say we start.
Let's do it.
Thoughts? Okay, let me put on the idol song. The correct idol song.
The game zone.
That was caps lock. There we go.
Oh.
Welcome back to the game zone, everyone.
Yay!
So, are you gonna help me find my true love's kiss?
Guys, out of character, as a group, is this something we're legit gonna pursue?
What was our plan again? We had a plan.
I don't remember.
I mean, we could.
I don't remember the plan. We could...
It's
Do you think?
$100, right? Which we need. But also, it's difficulty impossible, and I don't know how to pull it off without, like, without recreating Revenge of the Nerds, you know? Like, it's...
What's Revenge of the Nerds?
You'd love it.
You're not in this conversation!
I'm really good at eavesdropping.
I mean, look...
Shut up, Dennis!
Okay.
Maybe we could just try talking to Kat and see if she'll do us a favor?
She hates us, though. Or, I mean, at least you guys.
That's true! She hates me and Emcee! She doesn't know you guys!
We should send the monkey.
I
Real.
actually love that idea.
Yeah, who doesn't love the monkey?
Can the monkey change the description of the quest?
What about the quest's description would you like to change?
Maybe if we change the difficulty.
You give him
to
the
easy-
hate.
If you can't somehow get this to weave a date.
If you can somehow get this dweeb a fight with Kat.
That might work! That might work! I actually think, in the grand scheme of the universe, that might be better.
Yeah, but like, would Kat really wanna fight the monster that is Dennis?
The monster of Ninja Island?
She would if she
Yeah, he's
knew
the most
how
powerful of the
terrible he was.
ninjas. Have you guys not read the lore?
He's actually at the top of his class in ninja school, and that's not a lie.
Well, Kat's obsessed with, like, power, right? So,
And he's obsessed with money. They're perfect for each other.
See, it shouldn't be difficulty impossible.
if we actually turn it into a fight date, we might be getting somewhere. This actually might work. I think I do like the idea that Dr. Cheeks, Heavy, and Girandole have to be the one to do this, because she's not going to listen to me and Emcee. But if you guys go over there and convince her to fight this dweeb, and we tell the dweeb that this is how she goes on dates, it counts.
Why? That sounds evil. You sound evil.
You just said he's the most powerful guy here on the island. I'm just going by what you know.
Yeah. No, changing someone's perception of, like, having a love life.
Oh, yeah.
That's evil.
Okay, well, I think then changing the quest might be better.
Well, if you can't somehow get this...
You can try. It's a funny enough idea that you could try.
Come on, Dr. Cheeks.
Altering
Change
the
the
deal.
difficulty.
Pray I don't alter it any further.
You guys want to help him out here?
Which word are we altering?
Okay, wait. If we're gonna do a combo move for this, because I could probably help with that. I've got internet history. And I'm the robot. I'm a robot.
Blackmail him! You can blackmail the little ninja boy.
I'm a robot man, so like, there's got to be some way that I can access this like database and help Dr. Cheeks. I'll throw in.
Well-
I'll throw in some stamina with it too.
If anything, the quest is written on a piece of printer paper.
Hear me out? So, drop the armor, it's dark. He can't see it as you write a different letter on the paper.
Yeah.
If you gotta change. What would it be if you can't somehow get this to imitate?
Yeah, so like,
No, it's always.
wait. Okay, so would that mean we'd still have to try, right, to have the thing happen? But we'd have to try, and if we somehow accidentally succeed, then we don't get the reward.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
We don't know how hot this guy is to her.
I'm simply swooning over his awesome hoodie.
Oh.
No, Girandole, I love that idea. I love making it go dark and trying to get Dr. Cheeks to change one letter on the. on the
We're
card.
gonna change can to can't.
Although it does
Yes.
make it sound like we're gaslighting this guy.
I just want you to know,
He deserves it.
if your roll isn't high enough, he'll simply go, no, it doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
So maybe you should consider trying to get anything 20 and above if you want this stupid idea to work.
This wonderful, awesome idea to work.
If Cheeks and Girandole combo move, we could probably get that.
Who has something that gives bonuses?
Me.
Yeah, you.
But if I drop the armor,
Tyler,
we don't get
oh my
the
god,
bonus.
Tyler, how many poker chips do you have?
I wish. I don't think I have any poker chips right now, but
Let's
I do have-
let's put this off for later.
Yeah, let's put this off and do it later.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
sounds
oh my
good.
god, you guys are so fucking smart! It's been a minute and a half, I could say that now. So what's the plan? What's the plan now? You guys want to go around and explore until your next match starts?
Yes.
Sure.
Right now, you guys have access to the village, and you now know the path to the village outskirts.
Hey, MC.
Yeah.
So, I guess everyone can be a part of this conversation. Sure, we've made fast friends. Listen,
Yeah.
I was kind of curious about that monster guy in the forest, the tire dude that we just fought. I mean,
Yeah.
what was up with that, right?
I've seen something like that. I mean, I haven't seen something like that, but I've read something about it.
Yeah,
It's
what do
like-
you know?
Something. Do you know anything about it? Because I think it's called like a yokai.
I can
I
search.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right.
I can search the internet for it, but right now, a quick search is just coming up with a kids' TV show. So,
Oh yeah.
what I'm saying is, if it seems like it might be a good idea to investigate and ask people around, like if they know more stuff about this thing. I don't know. My detective
that's a good
senses are
idea.
tingling,
I think it's a great plan.
and it seems like so far not many people like me here on this island. So, I was thinking maybe you could lead the discussion.
Don't worry, I got this. And then he gives him a little like finger guns and goes, "Catch you later." Alright, and he's gonna walk up.
Up here, you see
Oh,
this group of people. One with pink hair and one with blue hair, wearing a cool orange Hawaiian shirt. And now
so
they're
you've been
eating.
here? You've been here lately? Fuck. Oh, shit. So you've come here often. You come here often. Yeah, that's the one.
They're sitting there talking to each other like sporadically while eating, and they hardly notice you walk up, and then you give them that opener. and the one with the pink hair looks at you, goes, "Another one? Oh no."
Another one of what?
I had another weird guy walk up to me earlier, so you're just another tally mark right now. Can you leave us alone? We're eating.
Can I just answer? Could you answer some questions for us?
I don't want to.
Have you seen anything weird happening on this island? Anything suspicious? Anything leans into the table?
Yeah. You.
All right. No, okay, besides me.
The card games.
What about the card games?
I think they're lame.
Fair. Alright, what about you, sir?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so flattered that you want to talk to me second.
Well,
I was kidding.
Okay.
So like this, like define weird.
like abnormal, like some mythical creature or like some kind of like weird card tournament things going on.
Well, I've seen a lot of weird stuff, and I think most of this is pretty normal.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna need you to be
What's
a
the-
little bit more specific. What do you want me to tell you
Okay.
about?
Okay. I'll be frank now. Have you seen any yokai around here?
Okay. Here's the deal. I'll give you. You see, me and her. He points over to her. Are in the business of trading information, for lack of a better word. So, you want information on yokai, which are just like folk tales, but in return, why don't you tell me about the ninja girl with the blue hair?
Oh, you mean... I'm not gonna say your name, actually. That's information.
Okay.
I know exactly what you're talking about, though.
What if I told
Well-
you I just need you to tell me how she's doing and who she's hanging out with?
Oh, okay, this seems like a... You know what, sure. You know what, fine. I think a deal's a deal. I think I got this.
So what do you want to know about
Yeah.
ghosts, I guess?
I want to know if, if there's any late occurrences of any ghosts happening around here. Have you seen any occurrences, heard anything from the townspeople?
How about if I answered that question, you answer one of my questions? Does that sound better? And then the one with the pink face, you should have started with that. You're not very good at this.
No, it's okay.
And he
it's
goes,
okay.
okay, late at night, there is, or so I've heard, a ghost with cuts around their mouth.
Hmm,
Now,
interesting.
who's that big guy she hangs out with?
Oh, he's super cool. He's pretty chill. He's tall. You know?
He's listening very closely and nodding his head with a big grin on his face.
And his name is Comrade with an M. Like friends, like comrade, you know?
That's a cute name. That's a cute name.
Yeah,
He's sitting there giggling to himself.
I think so. He's super cool.
Alright, give me another one. Give me another one.
Got it. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna fire away. So next question: Have you seen anything suspicious going along with the card tournaments so far? Anything like secretive going behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes, it honestly just looks like. well, what do you know about this island? Sorry, if I may ask, just so I can just so I know what you know, so I can give you new information. I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to cheat you out of any information or anything.
Got it. So all I know is that this island, I just all of a sudden happened to appear on it, and it is the quote unquote lost island of Japan. And I know that what else do I know about this island? There's a lot of cool people here that do samurai training, and that's about all I know.
Very true. And do you know why Do you know why you're allowed to be here right now?
Because I got magically teleported? And there are no laws against it?
That I don't know if you got teleported, but you're here to play card games at an old missing island full of people who train to be samurais. So if that's not weird in and of itself, I don't know what is.
Okay. I don't get it, but thank you.
All right, my turn.
Alright, your turn.
What's her favorite food?
Oh, the one in the blue hair?
Yeah.
Do I, out of character, do I know this information?
You could roll to see if you remember anything.
Just watch.
Alright, let me see if I can.
You just watched her in the locker room, like horking down a pizza.
14. You remember that at both the first time you saw her and when you met her today, she was eating steak and drinking milk.
Oh, okay. So her favorite food is probably some kind of fish. I don't know what kind because I haven't hanging out with her that often, but I know that Comrade, he's really cool. You should like definitely talk to him. Or he's awesome.
All right, I'll be right back. and the blue-haired guy runs up to the heavy and goes, "Hey, I saw you catch a really rare fish earlier. Can I buy it off of you?"
Maybe. How
What's your
many
starting
dollars?
price? What's your starting price? You give me the starting price.
I don't
and
sell
haggle.
fish, monkey. What is fish worth? Robot, look up fish price.
Typing in his little monkey calculator.
Stop hiding in the bush,
Starfish.
Robbie, and look up fish price.
Don't out me.
Don't leave me hanging.
Types in
how
his little
about,
calculator and it shows $100.
$50.
No.
$50. I'll give you 40.
Okay, deal.
Oh, okay. That was easy. And he hands you a quick $40, and I assume you hand him the starfish.
Yes.
And he runs over and he goes, "Pinky, give me a pen. Give me a pen right now. Give me a pen and a piece of paper." And she goes, "Okay, this is funny." And she hands him a pen and a piece of paper, and he writes a note, and he keeps looking over his shoulder to make sure you're not watching him write it, because he's kind of embarrassed. And then he finishes it, and he folds it up, and he shoves it inside the starfish, and he goes, "All right. Now, give me one more question, and then I'll give you one more question. Please.
What? Okay. Last question. Okay, I gotta think of this real hard. God, can I like whisper or like can I yell over? Hey guys, do you have any questions?
Come on, you gotta have one. Don't leave me hanging here."
All right.
How about you in the bush? Do you have any questions? You have anything about yokai you want answered?
Oh, my watch wasn't in the bush.
Okay.
But anyways,
That's funny.
what do you know about the guy who runs the card tournament? The old man.
I know he's old, he's stinky, and he's trying to find the right words. He's really strong, and he's kind of, how do I say this? He's kind of not normally like this. You know what I mean? Like this. Like this whole like he like points at all the lights around, all like the festival looking like tables and like tents. He's like, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Like he's almost possessed, maybe? Or maybe this is just
I don't know if I'd
haze?
say that. More like he's it's more like he's obsessed,
Interesting.
like hyperfixated.
Oh. Yeah, it's all man, it sucks when your hyperfixation switches from a centuries-old samurai to card games.
Yeah, I think it's cool personally, but yeah, you do you.
No, I think it's awesome too. I like being here. Anyways, back to find my watch.
All right, actually, okay. My last
Alright, you
question
have a
is:
question?
can you hand can you go find her and hand this starfish to her, and don't read the note inside
Oh, sure. I can do that. I am able to do that.
He gives you a thumbs up, and he goes, "Awesome."
Ah,
All right,
I'll take the starfish.
see you around. I'm gonna keep
Alright.
eating.
Goodbye.
And he looks at Pinky, and he goes, "That was fun." And she goes, "I guess."
Guys, what the fuck do I do with this?
Oh, we know her name's
What,
Pinky
what
now.
did he put in the starfish?
Give me the fish back.
Ooh, okay. First of all, okay. I kind of want to. I want to give
Wait.
this to Conrad.
How much
Sorry,
money
Conrad.
do we have? Guys, how much money do you have?
Oh, we had $20 in the group fund already.
Okay. $40 more and we can buy an anime.
All right, I'll write it in. We're up to 60, boys.
Well, my
Can I read
party
the
only
note?
goes towards that's towards the anime figure fund.
Okay, so I'll
Annual
separate
figure
it out.
fund.
$20 plus $40 anime figure fund.
I
The
hope,
AFF.
I hope I can get a coupon.
Coupon.
Do you think the coupon's inside the starfish?
Do we?
But he told you not to read whatever's in there.
Yeah, it feels like.
I don't want to read it. That's have heavy blushes and.
I mean, we could at least give it to Kat.
What if we give it to Conrad?
Why?
Well, okay, wait. check just
You know.
check just the top of the note. Is it addressed?
Alright. Can I take a tiny peek at the note? Like a tiny top peek.
Roll for stealth.
15.
Hey.
Yeah?
You keep your eyes off of there.
Oh, got it.
Sir, yes, sir.
Dude, what just happened?
So he
Oh
did,
my
Mikey.
god.
Mikey, did it seem like he teleported, or did he run and jump off of the platform here into the trees and catch up to MC?
You're just really fast.
Dude, don't screw with that guy. He knows.
Oh
like
god,
saying-
I'm remembering. Oh, isn't that
Especially when you're sleeping, dude.
Isn't that like Slipmouth? Isn't there like a guy like that in?
And what?
And what?
She said something about the slit, like a woman with slits on their mouth. Like, isn't that like there's something like that in Mob Psycho? Isn't there? Or am I just going crazy?
You're thinking of the Dragger.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
But Reigen beat the
Dragger.
Dragger.
A ghost
Yeah.
lady with cuts around her mouth. Cat
Okay.
likes steak and milk. And we know that the card owner is going through some sort of like new hyperfixation phase.
Well,
Hello,
as you
man.
walk down this path, you see her. She's wearing a similar uniform to what Kat was wearing, and she's trying to. She's like looking at the monkey and like reaching her hands out, and the monkey's just going, oh. Keeps walking away from her, and she looks really sad. She
Hello.
goes, please.
I thought that was a dude. I thought that was like the sergeant dude from Street Fighter.
Oh, Guile.
Yeah.
No, it's just it's a very muscular woman
Hello. I'm Robbie.
with a bow and arrow, and she goes, hello,
What's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron. Is that spelled like Hanson or like the
Nope.
anime figure character?
Like this, like
Oh.
this.
I didn't hear the K.
That's sorry, 1 second. She inches closer to the monkey and she's like, please, and it's like, ah! And she looks defeated.
What was up with you and that monkey?
I wanted to touch the monkey.
Did you?
Dr. Cheeks, help her!
Dr. Cheeks, you speak monkey, right?
He nods.
Oh no!
Oh, that was an accident.
Oh.
She got cancelled.
He goes, I just want to talk to the monkeys in the forest, but they always run away from me.
Well, we have a monkey friend right here who's not running away from you.
No, it's not the same.
Monkey business.
Dr. Cheek's training arc?
Please, I want to talk to the macaques in the forest, but they always run away from me.
Do you have a business card?
No.
Dr. Cheeks hands her a business
see, that was-
card.
The moment you talk about business, she gets serious. Why do you think monkeys hate me?
No, but, wait, okay. this is a poll, but I feel like this is a very specific moment that it would be useful if Dr. Cheeks, could fully communicate. Dr. Cheeks, with your permission, could I make you a temporary monkey to human translator, like the monkey from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Yes.
I don't know if you're capable of making anything like that.
I know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dr.
I don't know
Boy-
yet.
He can like search it up in Google Translate.
That is true. Could I use my internet history to Google Translate for the monkey?
You could probably not Google Translate it, but perhaps you would try to figure out what different coos and howls mean.
Yeah.
So that would be a difficult role, but perhaps Dr. Cheeks is capable of communicating in some way on his own.
Are you able to talk to her, Dr. Cheeks?
Dr. Cheeks is smart. He can make
Cheeks
something.
can talk to the monkeys though.
It's true.
Can I
Let him
use
talk to him.
Can I use Call of the Wild?
Yeah, you can use Call the Wild. And go ahead and roll. It's not gonna fail because you have time, but you will take the stamina cost.
I'll talk to him.
Woo!
Talk to him. Ooh, good roll. Alright. Two monkeys appear and they're going, oh, ha, ha! And they're looking at you and they see you're next to Karen. And they go, ah.
Why
She goes,
did you hate her?
oh. Alright, how do you communicate with these apes?
Clears his throat. Why do you two hate her?
She's scary looking. She looks scary. She looks serious all the time. No funny. No funny to be seen.
Oh.
I'll change that.
Good luck with that. Do you want them to
anyone have
stick
a-
around, or do you want them to, or can they go off wherever?
It can go off.
They'll stick. You know what? They'll just go off over here and start throwing poop on the ceiling of the game zone.
Yay!
There's a high roll. You guys earned it.
Excuse me.
Alright. What did they say about me? As if she can understand monkey, she looks at you for an answer.
Starts writing on a little piece of little note card on the back of his business card. Get your funny up, not your money up.
She's like, wow, this monkey's really smart. That's kind of cool.
He's so wise.
He's so wise. And she gets on her knees like she's in a learning position. And she bows over to you. And she's like, teach me how to be funny up. All right.
Dr. Cheeks so much.
Well, let's look for a perfect song. Starting, I'm gonna say, you know what? It would be really funny if we did a turn order where each of you guys get one opportunity to teach her a joke.
Oh no.
All right, roll initiative.
God, I hope
I want to roll. I want to roll low.
Oh
Yeah, I
no.
also want to roll low.
Yes!
Oh wait.
What's the perfect song for this?
Funny song.
Oh, I don't know the funny song. Let's just play Dr. Cheeks' theme, honestly. All right.
If he's fat and slow, she should go before him.
This is funny. So we're gonna have Robbie. You hear someone needs help, and you're absolutely ready to jump in. What kind of silly joke are you gonna teach this lady?
I gotta be true to Robbie. Robbie steps up and says, "All right, Karen, so the first thing you need to know about jokes is that they're always intended to make people laugh, right? And you want to make the most people laugh as possible. So you want to be as pleasing and people-pleasing as you possibly can be when you tell a joke.
She nods her head and writes down the notes.
So,
Alright.
So look, let me tell a joke real quick. Watch. Hey, Girandole.
Yeah?
Your armor? Super shiny.
Ha! I get it.
It's okay, I'm gonna roll for funny.
Alright.
+1.
I feel like I get a -5.
She gets you get a smirk out of her. She's like, that was pleasant. That was people pleasing.
People
You
want
pleased
to be
a person.
happy. Alright.
Alright. Dr. Cheeks, she looks over to you now.
He tosses a banana peel over here. He
Okay.
runs over to slip. He falls.
Roll for funny.
No wait, and his two monkeys come with the like the fucking come with the stretcher to bring him over. 'Cause he fell over. They
Alright.
come with the stretcher.
They're making ambulance noises.
But the family falls down and they run without him.
and they go, ah, ah, and they start giggling and high-fiving each other. Go, ah. And that's the use you'll get out of them.
Roll for funny.
It's pretty funny. She looked a little worried at first when you fell, but then she got the joke a little bit later in.
Physical
She's like,
comedy.
okay, physical comedy. She writes that down. Girandole.
Alright. So, hear me out here. When you're telling a joke, you want people to be like, yeah, you know? But you don't want to make them go like, "Brr," you know? So when you're telling your joke, you want to gauge it based on the reaction.
Okay. Roll for helpful. Roll to see how helpful that was. That was
Oh,
that was redundant more than anything to her. She was like, okay, you don't want it to be a bad, but I normally get bad reactions, so I don't want that anyway. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. Emcee, your turn.
Alright. So, the way I do jokes is that I take a more older approach, and I like to do something called a dad joke. So, for example,
Okay.
this is one my father taught me while he was in the business.
But I'm not
family
a dad.
business. It's okay. You don't have to be a dad. I'm not a dad either. Don't worry. So some guy, yeah,
Dad.
exactly, and you can make the funniest jokes around. For example, some guy is trying to help himself with how he was gambling way too much and has a lot of problems with gambling. But it's okay. He's now a little better. He's a little better.
Well, let's see if she gets it.
You know, like betting and
She
you know?
scratches her chin and goes, "Pretend to be a dad." Okay, and then writes that down. It's not
all on
your
you,
fault.
Heavy.
It's her fault that she didn't understand.
It's all on you.
The Heavy.
No, it's fine.
Oh, I see there's this frown. You have to turn that frown upside down. If you're smiling, then they'll smile back. And Heavy gives like Heavy blushes.
Okay. roll to see if you can help her do a good smile. Her smile is terrifying. But some of that advice was good, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that you guys give her a +3 to her next joke.
Yeah.
Come on, Karen. I'm rooting
Alright,
for her
Dr.
now.
Cheeks. Your apes, do you want them back? You know what, actually? This ape walks over. And it's cooing and howling or whatever monkeys do. Because it hears all the joking around going on, and it's curious, and it sees Karen, and it goes, "Urgh." And then Karen's like, "I've got this."
Yes.
She goes, Son, get over here. No one walks over, and the monkey's a little confused, but thinks it's a little silly. And then she says, "Okay, a joke that's pleasing to everyone. Let me think. What do you call a cow with no legs?" And then she grins at the monkey menacingly. And the monkey imagines that it's gonna cut her. It's gonna chop her legs. She's gonna chop its legs off. Ground beef.
Holy shit!
And the monkey's like, and it's clapping and laughing, and it looks at Dr. Cheeks, and it's like, let me explain the joke to you. You see, it's her scary face that put me off guard, but when she made a joke so silly, while pretending to be someone she completely wasn't, when no son appeared at her son didn't come, she probably doesn't even have a son, so that's already silly. Her creepy face was just, was to put my guard up, and then she made such a silly joke. It was simply brilliant. My hat's off to you. And it puts its arm up for a high five, and then Karen high fives it, and it continues to do a creepy smile while turning back to you guys. And then it gets scared again, and goes, it's still doing it!
Girandole is on the floor laughing at the ground beef joke.
Yeah, that was actually really funny.
She goes, wow, they've never walked up to me like that before. And she looks like Dr. Cheeks and goes, thank you. Do you want $25?
Yes.
Alright, she hands you $25, and she goes, but you know what? I feel like I can't thank you enough. Next time you see me, allow me to help you. I think I could help you, but you're gonna have to give me some time to prepare. I think I could help you become stronger.
Dr. Cheeks hands her a badly drawn business card. It's in crayon.
And she grabs it and says, alright, next time we meet, we'll talk business. and she runs off to patrol or something, I don't know.
Patrol for justice.
She's one of my favorite characters now.
I like her a lot, she's mine.
That was awesome. Victor, do you want me to write down the money for you?
So you guys split $5, which means we're at $45 to the anime figure fund.
We're at.
Well, can I add those dollars to the figure fund, the 25?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Ooh, 65 to the figure fund.
Yeah. So it's
65 to the figure fund.
Well, I need.
Right.
There's a specific. Well, if we have to fight the Dragger, we need Raigan's help. But otherwise, I have this idea.
I'll tell you right now, the Dragger is not the same as the slit-mouthed woman that you're thinking of.
No.
Hey, Dr. Cheeks.
You guys, I'll give you guys one more opportunity to talk to anyone. It could be a main-looking character or a side-looking character.
Not
Hey,
Cat and
I
Conrad.
have an idea. So,
Well, I mean, that doesn't mean the Dragger's not.
so Robbie, Emcee, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can you find like that purple guy you were talking to earlier?
Oh, Mr. Knox.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, we'll see if we can
I
find
think
him.
we could trade info with him.
Alright, I'll tell you right now, Knoxford's nowhere to be found here.
Yeah.
So, if you want,
Oh,
after
wow,
the
that's
game,
not-
you guys can go look in the outskirts to see if he's there. But I'll give you one more chance to see if you want to talk to anyone and see if you can get
Yeah.
anything good out of him.
Hey, but Girandole,
Bro.
I think that's a really good idea. We should definitely go talk to him when we get the chance.
Mhm.
Well, whoever we choose to talk to, let's not make it Cat and Conrad.
Hey, and Dr. Cheeks, I
No
gotta
offense
say,
to them.
Why don't you want to give him the starfish?
Dr. Cheeks is gonna take
Not yet.
action and give
Now, let's talk to Cat and Conrad.
Wait.
I'll say let's let the group decide before you jump out to conclusions.
Let's jump to conclusions.
I don't mind talking to
Before-
Conrad. That sounds fun.
I mean, who else? Really, reasonably, who else would we talk to?
Who's against talking to Cat and Conrad?
MC raises his hand like slightly, like he's like looking around, and then he puts his hand
MC,
down and
I'll give you
stays.
the chance to have the floor. Who would you want to talk to, and for what reason?
Blinky and Brody. Specifically because they're very interesting, and also I don't think we've talked to them.
All right. Did you
And
guys,
second of all, I don't want to starfish. I don't want to do it.
all right. I'll let you guys discuss that. What do you think? What do you think of MC's perspective on this?
I really want to give them the starfish.
I really want to give them the
I
starfish.
really want-
All right. So it looks like you guys are gonna give him the starfish this time.
All right.
But
But
MC,
I'd
we
suggest
will-
giving MC time to talk to those two characters some other time.
We will go investigate
Yeah.
them soon. But
Alright.
I mean, look,
I want to
We'll
ask
make-
her. I want to ask them about the.
look, we're making moves, we're making friends, and these three lovable goofballs want to go talk to our old friends. So let's bring the friend group together.
How do you approach?
All right.
You could see from off here that they're clearly fishing and having a good time.
I like fishing.
I
All
like
right.
fishing.
Like peeks behind,
Cheeks.
peeks from behind, peeks from behind the tea shop.
Dr. Cheeks is swimming in the lake, as it looks like.
All right. I mean,
Is that what he's
look,
doing?
When in Rome.
Yes.
Cat goes, Connor, look, I'm gonna catch a monkey. He goes, that's awesome. All right. She's gonna roll to catch Dr. Cheeks. Yeah, she completely misses the throw, and she goes, God damn it! Then Connor goes, maybe next time. and then he's like, wait, look! People!
Here, Mikey. Can I catch the monkey and drag Dr. Cheeks towards me?
Yeah. Go roll to catch the monkey and take one step. Let's play your theme. So, Cat misses, and Conrad's looking over. He hears this rumbling from the pool of water in front of him. How does this look to you guys?
It's kind of like he like imitates casting out a fishing rod and then starts reeling it back in really quickly, and Dr. Cheeks just zooms over.
Into your arms, perhaps?
Yes.
That puts you at
And he
21
lifts him up like
proficiency?
he lifts him up like Simba.
Alright, go ahead and add that. And
21.
Cat's got stars in her eyes. She's like, whoa! Without even using a fishing rod! That was awesome! And Conrad's clapping with tears in his eyes.
He's crying. He's weeping.
Monkey.
Conrad walks over, and Cat walks over. Please teach us how to fish like that.
Oh, Heavy's blushing. Well, have you ever been to the moon?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but I don't know how I did that. I'm
Conrad,
sorry.
I know where we're going next. I do too. No words are needed. We'll get there when we get there. Anyways, hello.
Hello, I
Hey.
saw you fishing, and I was too embarrassed. But I
No
wanted
need
to
to
say
be
hello.
embarrassed.
Heavy blushes again.
This cool
I-
theme's flying.
I hear you guys are here from the island here.
And Cat points to herself and kind of goes, "Yep, we're kind of a big deal now, so no biggie."
The Heavy looks up at Conrad because he's huge and just goes, "You really are a big deal."
Yes, we're officially part of the Clan Elder's Guard now. It's been our dream ever since we were little. Cat's not bothered by him disclosing information about them anymore. She's too starstruck.
All these star puns.
Yeah.
Little did they know.
God,
Um,
he's out of this world.
the Heavy's just kind of giggling, being happy. So, you guys, are you guys playing in the card game? Or
No,
is,
our games are for losers.
yeah, that's why I don't have a card, and then I don't
Conrad
even
does-
understand. I just fell here.
Cat doesn't understand the figure, but Conrad thinks it's cool. He also thinks the cards are cool.
Thank you, Conrad. I like your skull.
Yup. We
You're-
ate
you're-
it.
Your Your sword is big and heavy. I have a big and heavy thing.
We match!
Woohoo!
Isn't
And then
it cool?
He lifts his arm up. The heavy lifts his arm up and tries to give Conrad a high five.
All right. Let's roll to see how solid this high five is. How in sync are we? You know, those numbers are so close. It's pretty in sync.
Oh.
It's a solid high five, and Conrad's like, "Look, maybe he gave me his moon powers."
Actually, guys, never mind. I'm so sorry. I'm so ashamed.
All right, Cat's awestruckness has worn off. It's just like, okay, what do you want?
Well, I was scared to go by the water because I heard there was something scary in there.
There's nothing scary in the. Wait! This is a river!
What?
There is something scary in the river.
The heavy starts to back up. What? This is why I went to space and not overseas!
Have you ever heard of the river imp? And then Conrad's like, no, don't scare them, Cat. It's just a story.
What story?
They say that if you get too close to the river in the bad parts of the forest, these little imps will drag you down and drown you and kill you!
Ah! The heavy runs away. He's too afraid.
Conrad's like, no, you can't scare him away. He was gonna give me moon powers. Anyways, hello. Robbie, are you stuck in the lake? I could get you out.
Yeah, so Robbie jumped in after Dr. Cheeks thinking we were going to swim and realized he couldn't swim. So he's just been at the bottom of the river.
I'll help you. He picks you up and drops you off right here.
Oh, Robbie like looks into
sort of
his
tries
eyes.
fanning you off with his hands, but it doesn't really work.
Oh, thanks, Oh, there's a lot of water in me. Sorry.
You really cannot swim.
Yeah. I don't think it's
That's
good
okay.
for my circuits.
Circuits, schmarkets. You can learn to swim. I'm sure you can. I believe in you.
This is why you're my best friend. Sorry.
Best friend?
Well, I have
He's blushing and he's like, oh, stop. Oh, stop.
Don't worry, Emcee. I have a ring of best friends, and you're also in it.
A break of them.
It's like, can you guys get to the point we were fishing here?
Don't look at me.
Who has the starfish?
Yeah, you know, we should end on that. It will not be good on
I'll hand it over.
Wait, I want to ask him something first.
Okay.
Before we ruin this conversation, I don't say that out loud, but hey, Cat and Conrad,
Yeah?
I was wondering, I heard recently that the Clan Elder has kind of, the whole card game tournament thing has kind of switched what his favorite things are and stuff like that. Has that affected you guys being Clan Elder guards?
Conrad's like, well, to be honest, we had run away from the island to see the outside world before, but he had found us, dragged us back, and the only reason he didn't execute us was because I bribed him with these cool cards I found.
Oh.
So, yeah, now he's addicted to card games. That's what Cat finishes his sentence and looks kind of grossed out.
I mean,
But at least we're part of the Clan Elders Guard now, so that's cool. Even though we just run errands
yeah,
and
he didn't kill you guys.
nothing else. And Karn's like, yep, the best part is we're alive.
Okay.
Even though we're basically indentured servants.
Do you like this job?
It's everything we've ever dreamed of. We get to go outside, and the borders are open now, so more people can visit our home.
Yeah, that's true. That's okay. That's cool. Well, anyways, I think Emcee has something to say to you.
Okay.
They look over to you with intense eyes.
MC did hatch a devious plan. He's gonna look around, right? He's gonna look around. He doesn't see the guy anywhere, right? He's gonna start to slowly take the starfish out and slowly give it to Conrad.
Okay. And Conrad's like, whoa! That's cool.
Oh, I thought that would do something. Yeah, it's a pretty cool starfish. There's something it's It's for you. It's for you.
Or me? Okay.
Yeah.
And he walks over to Ken. He goes, "You wanna
You guys should read it together.
You're
so.
better at you're better at reading than I am. So do you wanna?" Kat got better English scores at ninja school, so he's gonna hand it over to her. And she's gonna read it, and her face is gonna go from to
Ooh.
What's that?
Yeah. I knew
It
this would happen.
says, "Sorry, I left. Your boyfriend is cute. Signed, your brother."
Oh.
Oh my god.
Is this a
That's
prank?
awesome. You have a brother?
No.
What's it to ya?
Oh
No.
my god! Oh, Emcee is so happy right now. He's like so giddy inside.
Alright, well, she throws the note in the lake and keeps the starfish and says, "Conrad, what do you think it tastes like?" And Conrad's like, "I bet it tastes like fish!" And then they get back to fishing.
I forgot that it's a rule in this world that if people have the same hair color, they're probably related in some way.
That's the rule.
That's the rule.
That and when he has the same hairstyle she had in part 2.
Damn, that's.
And there's a nice smirk. They do have the similar smirk.
Similar smirks.
And
they
he
have-
has bones like.
Do they have
she
the
does.
same first letter of their name too? Is his name Kinky?
I'm
He's orange,
assuming?
and he's hiding.
Yeah, I'm
he's
assuming I know
hid-
who it is.
Yeah, and he's hanging out with Pinky, and also
Yeah.
Blinky is here, and also I don't know if Inky exists.
Oh
I
shoot!
don't know if he exists.
I don't know if he exists.
I didn't even think. I was making a joke thinking that there was another Inky. Oh,
It's the lore.
that's smart.
Just a giant.
Alright, well,
Anyways, that was all out of
This-
character, but
this man appears before you guys, and he goes, "Very interesting." And then Kat's like, "Ah, shit! Connor, pretend like you're working!"
thank you guys so much for telling us the correct direction to go as part of your job.
Oh, I see. Haha. No, don't lie to me. I was here invisible the whole time.
How do you do that?
We're all lined up like Weezer.
Ninja. Alright, you two. Go buy me more cards. But we're out of money! Then go make money. And he darts over to you guys, spry as a spring despite being old. And Ken and Connor are sitting there going, "How do we get money?"
Oh
And he's
my
like,
God.
"Your turn next.
We know how
Where
to make
is the boy
money."
named Jake? I need you to get Jake for your next card match."
Oh, okay.
Be there as soon as possible, and thank you for visiting our island.
Whoa.
We know how to make money.
Mikey, can I roll a perception check to see where he did he jump into the river or run through the T building?
You turn invisible, but you can roll if whoever you think would have the best shot at like identifying the direction he went in. If you care that much.
I think Robbie has
Oh,
a scanner
yeah,
in his
I-
eyes. I'm gonna try. Woo!
I think I
He went back
advantage.
to. You could judge based on your detective skills. He probably went back to the Temple of Games, where he's gonna monitor you guys' game.
Oh, I just meant if he turned invisible. I just wanted to see if he comically had to climb around
No.
us.
He just kind of like left really far in this direction.
Very cool. Okay, cool.
So let's go find this Jake guy.
Oh yeah, you guys don't know Jake. Oh my god, he's one of my best friends.
He's over there. Looking at
Okay.
raccoons and squirrels. You guys can drag your characters all the way over there if you feel like. Or I can drag if you're
Out of
lazy.
character, I do think we know how to make money. The game's
Bribery is sure to work now.
Oh my god!
I didn't even mean to have those pieces fall together.
He needs
Jake
cards
money.
and he needs a date.
God!
and they need money.
Alright, maybe next
We
session we
need
can
an
do that
anime
one, because this
figure.
one's gonna be packed. And then Jake and this little kid are looking at these animals. And Jake's like, "Oh, hey guys."
Ooh, animals.
Jake, we're gonna fight
going
you
on?
in cards.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had me
Robbie.
scared there for a second.
No, that only happened once when I was a little man. We won't fight again.
Did you guys feel uneasy about this place?
Yes.
You know what? Never
Too
mind. Let's
Dr. Cheeks points at Frank
We're on
and
a-
nods.
Wait.
let's go. We could talk during the game. I'm sure he wants us there as soon as possible.
We're on the island.
did say
Let's
that.
go.
Jake, look, man, just real quick as we're walking. We did just fight a tire that was trying to eat children, so like we get it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna drag you guys over here, and you guys can talk about this in a second.
Here we go. Ooh.
But you could feel free to talk during the game. But Jake is sitting on the other side with his 0 out of 7 meter, and the elder is sitting in the middle, and he goes, "Pull out your cards
All right.
right now!"
I throw him out.
All right, we got Juan. All right, you picked. Whoa! How'd you know he was there?
I selected.
All right, so you want to use Ace and Spade this time,
Mm-hmm.
and then go to Spinna, and I'll set you guys up like this.
And
And then Jake pulls out his card and he goes, Tokyo Pharaoh.
Oh no.
Also a bunch of scarabs.
Scary scarabs.
He has an Egyptian themed deck. And let's play this one. Alright, roll initiative for your cards.
Woo!
Dun, 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 dun,
oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh, wait.
Shit.
He's stuck.
Terribly.
I'm just like arranging our decks before the match.
Alright, so
Should we use
Jake's
that?
0 out of 7 meter. Every single time he fails a roll, it'll go up by 1 until his next roll is a guaranteed hit. And he has a card from Emcee's knowledge and Robbie's knowledge from what Ace has told them that can instant win a game if played properly. So basically, don't let him fail 7 times.
Wait. Wait a second. I remember this card.
Alright, Ace and Spade. What does Ace and Spade do?
Okay.
This green
Ace is-
gravedigger with red hair.
Ace of Spade is gonna pull out his trusty spade, and he's gonna start digging in the sand. And he's gonna try to dig a little moat. I want to say to right here.
A moat,
Like
okay.
that.
I'm gonna draw it as a hole like this. Just go ahead and roll for it.
Got it. What?
Oh no. You end up making the moat right here, and if you walk through it, you'll fall in, and that'll be your movement. Anyways,
Alright, well, shucks.
Okay.
these scarabs fly over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can move 6 spaces without cheating. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And this one, or the one closest to Ace and Spade, and the one closest to the Marine, are gonna try to hit a quick nibble.
Ooh.
19. All right, you guys both take 2 damage. And Tokyo Pharaoh, this elegant-looking skinny prince with this cool golden mask, is gonna 1, 2, and it's gonna sit there with its arms crossed, commanding the scarabs. And that's all it's gonna do. It's not gonna do an action. All right, Space Marine.
Alright, the Space Marine is gonna start hustling down 2 spaces, and it's going to, in a... Ooh, wait. It's gonna... Yeah, it's... He's gonna try and he wants to like kind of unload, like try to shoot through all 3 of them, and like since they're all lined up straight in a line,
Yeah.
yeah, and just like Like
Alright.
basically pick a big railgun laser just through all of them.
Alright, you pull out a railgun and try to shoot through all of them. Also, you have a passive +1 because they're in Girandole's aura.
19.
Alright, 19. I'm gonna say you shoot this one and this one, and they die instantly.
Woo!
Another day, another dollar.
Alright.
So Stinkweed, she's gonna move right over here.
Okay.
And Robbie calls out, "Pitcher plant!" And Stinkweed is gonna try and create a very tasty, rotten-smelling aura to try and attract these scarabs over to her.
Oh, okay.
I roll with a
Roll
+1,
for-
you said?
Roll for Stinky Fart, yeah.
Because I'm in his aura? Alright.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, slash. Roll d20, there we go. Woo.
13 +1, 14, that's good. Alright, on your next turn, or on the Scarab's next opportunity, all three of them are gonna go and try to swarm around you.
Alright.
Alright. Gorilla to Spina? Gorilla to Spina? He's muted.
He'll probably be back in a second.
Alright. Well, in that case, I'll start with this turn, and if he comes back, I'll give him his turn. Alright, Dark Knight Prince.
Alright. I'm gonna move up to this one.
Just like that.
Actually, wait, hold on. Is card movement separate from character movement?
Not really.
Okay. In that case, does anybody have an ability that would get me over to Jake faster?
If you wanted to
'Cause-
fly over the arena.
Cause what I want to do is I want to get there so that he has my aura and is less likely to fail.
Oh.
On my next turn,
Wait, no, don't we want him to succeed, though?
less
If
likely.
he has my aura, he will fail less.
Oh, yeah, okay.
If you want to, Calvin, I can make a big bubble that I've used to float before, and we could try and
Oh.
we glide you to the other side like a
I
hot
can-
air balloon.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I can use my leaf blower,
Okay.
and we can push you in the bubble.
Alright, then we'll do that next turn. But for this turn, I'm gonna move over with my card and hit that scarab.
Alright, go for it.
Hit it with my axe.
Wait, is that where?
9? Okay. I'm gonna
I'm
go
back.
ahead and say you hit it, but yeah, it's really easy to kill. So
Has he failed?
you killed it.
Oh, Victor's
Some of these
back.
songs don't work, unfortunately. We go back to a song that works. This one. I'm gonna have to go through the songs and see which ones work. All right, Victor. I'm gonna say it's your turn now. Gorilla to Spina.
I'm assuming I can't walk past this.
No.
1, 2. I toss a barrel at that goon.
All right. Roll for barrel toss. All right. 12 plus 1, 13. That works. You hit it. It explodes and you kill it. Ace and spade.
Alright, Ace of Spades is gonna go 1, 2.5, 3. And he's gonna use his signature ability, Ace in the Hole, and he's gonna try to whack the scarab into the hole. Like he's playing a game of mini golf.
Second. I just want to drag this one because luckily that was not the one I deleted. Just to keep its turns.
8.
Alright, 8. I'm gonna say with a +1, that works and you hit it. Another scarab down. Alright. It's
Cool.
the scarab's turn. More scarabs fly out of this guy's mouth. Just 2 more. And they're gonna fly over. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, they love that smell.
They're gonna go over here, and one of them's gonna try to hit. Only one of them is gonna try to hit Ace and Spade. Ooh. That's gonna deal 3 damage to
Owie.
Ace and Spade. Luckily, it was only one of them, because the other one's too distracted with the pheromone, or the stink moans. Alright, Tokyo Ghoul's turn. Or Tokyo Pharaoh. Oops. 1, 2, And it's gonna go, I am the king. And 2 big gross tendrils appear from its back and slash at you. Each of you.
Oh,
One's failed.
um,
It misses. Space Marine.
Oh,
I'm actually going to hold my turn for a little combo later.
Okay. Zinkweed.
I'm similarly gonna hold my turn.
check your DMs.
But
okay.
I would like to try and get the ball rolling and make sure that the Elder doesn't think we're cheating when we try to get Girandole over there. I'm going to try and roll a persuasion to tell the Elder, hey, Girandole has a hard time seeing from this side. Would it be okay if we floated him to the other side? And I'm going to use analyzing data to steal the natural 20 that the Pharaoh just rolled.
Okay. And the other goes, that makes sense in my head when you say it out loud, so I'll allow it.
Alright, so I'm going to hold my turn to move with Girandole.
Well, if it's a nat 20, I'll just have it so the Elder says, Mr. Girandole, you go ahead and walk over to where you can see better.
Oh!
Like now?
Yes! Don't make me wait any longer, I need to see card games!
Oh, okay.
And that's Robbie's turn. He's just very persuasive.
Hey. Roll it a spin up!
Victor, do you see your DMs?
Yes.
Yes. Do either one, and I'll.
All right. I'm gonna combo with this ghoulish marine, and I'm gonna toss a barrel at this Pharaoh guy.
And the heavy is gonna point his
Feel free to
finger.
pick a number, by the way.
The heavy is gonna point his
wait, this is the
finger.
combat?
Technically.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The heavy is gonna point his finger at the barrel that the Pharaoh is gonna little big planet and make it huge. So it like flattens. so it's like a steamroller and flattens the what's it called, the Tokyo, not the Tokyo Ghoul,
So, remind you what you're using Little Big Planet on.
the card is Victor's monkey is gonna roll a big barrel and it's gonna make the barrel big.
Okay.
How do we make it
you
so
roll
that it
to make it
doesn't look
big.
like we're cheating?
Well, it depends on how good the roll is.
Oh.
All right.
Thomas, roll to see if it's not cheating. Victor, roll to see.
It's cheating!
But
Well,
it's a good barrel.
You definitely hit your barrel for a solid 4 damage. But it's also definitely cheating, so you guys are gonna get a big mark. And he says, "Why must you guys cheat every time you play?"
Spectacle!
That's one mark. If you get 3 marks, you're disqualified. Alright, Dark Knight Prince.
Alright. So, I'm gonna have my Dark Knight Prince. Actually, let me check the squares on this.
I mean,
Alright, yeah.
wait. Wait, what? I'm confused. Never mind. Yeah, 'cause it goes over here, and then
I'm gonna
okay.
move back, and then I'm gonna charge and joust.
Ah.
Okay. Oh no. Well, it fails miserably, and the Tokyo Pharaoh gets an opportunity to counterattack as you're jousting it, and you take 1 damage as it slashes you. But it's not cheating, because you used your card. So Dark Knight Prince, take 1 damage. There we go. Ace and Spade!
Alright, 1, 2, and Ace of Spades gonna take off his hat, and he's gonna use his ability Hat Trick. And so he's gonna try to reach into his hat, and he's gonna throw out some confetti, and as he does that, Emcee's gonna try to cast Wild Magic on this,
Oh, okay.
on this Pharaoh, to make it
Alright.
look like he's casting Wild Magic.
He throws
3!
mud. But Wild Magic's is gonna not work. But you just throw confetti on this guy, and it's gonna fail, so I'm sorry.
Alright, all good.
That's good though. That means we didn't get a
Scarab.
cheat because it just looks like you. You just.
Scarab's gonna walk over here,
Yeah.
and they're gonna attack both Gorilla Despina and Stigweed respectively with this one roll. 18, 19. Okay,
one,
both of you
two.
take 2 damage.
Ow! Owie!
Oh no! How much?
2.
Okay.
And the Tokyo Pharaoh is gonna leap back, and he's gonna go die for me. And it's gonna slash at the two people in front of him. 6.
Oh.
It's pretty low.
Oh no.
Even with a +1, I can't. His attacks are too strong for that.
Ooh.
No.
Alright. Space Marine.
Space Marine is going to. He doesn't want to just keep shooting, because that's lame, and he's here for spectacle. He's gonna move over to here, and he's gonna try and use a. Or he's just gonna try and like toss a little flame grenade so that if anything spawns around the guy, it dies, but it won't hit the actual guy.
Okay.
Like a shooting like a little like.
Well, alright. Let me get some fire. You throw your fire grenade. You wanted it in wood tiles again?
These depending on how many, just like the ones in front of them.
Alright. Like right here?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Stinkweed.
Stinkweed is going to try and use his. She's going to try and use her once per combat ability, Soda Jungle, and is going to try to replicate the creeper crawler plant things in Mario, in the Super Mario 3D game, that will like lengthen themselves and extend themselves to basically kind of move around the map. And so what basically she's going to try and do is move using her special plant powers to grow her head all the way over here to by the Pharaoh.
Okay. Roll for extended movement, I suppose.
Oh! The most ones in the combat.
Luckily they're yours and not his. Yeah, you try to extend your neck and you just strain yourself so hard it starts panting as.
You hear a little a back break sound effect from a cartoon.
Ugh.
She goes, "Oh!"
Gorilla to spinner.
What if I toss the barrel through the fire?
Go ahead and find out.
Mario!
I toss.
Ooh, a 4. It's gonna burn up in front of it. Dark Knight Prince.
All right, so I'm gonna combo turn Spade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna move around here.
Well, knights can jump over
I-
obstacles.
You're right. You're so right. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna clothesline the Tokyo Pharaoh, and then Tyler.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start to bury him as he's clotheslining him.
Okay, so you knock him to the ground and try to bury him.
Yes.
Woo!
11 for the knockdown.
17.
17 for the burial. Alright. In total, I'm gonna give you guys a solid 5 damage for that attack. And he's gonna be unable to move for this next round. Alright, Scarab's turn. One of them's gonna fly over here. And the other one's gonna stay on Stinkweed because he still smells. They're both gonna attack.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Good.
Christ.
They're gonna deal 3 damage to both of you. Stinkweed and Marine.
Ooh.
God damn. You know what? You know what, Jake? You get your theme played, because Jake's so good at card games for some reason.
He's a gamer.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Jake's a gamer.
You played in 2.5.
He did, he was really good at video games. Alright, now it's the Tokyo Pharaoh's turn, and he tries squeezing out his scarabs, which was I decided he was gonna do before you guys decided to stop him from doing that, so I'm gonna grant you that opportunity to stop him from doing that. One of them doesn't make it past the dirt he's buried in. The other one does, but it gets immediately burned up in the fire. Alright, Space Marine.
Space Marine is gonna stare at the little tiny bug in front of him and is gonna stamp him out with this massive boot.
Alright.
I guess he's not gonna do that.
Yeah, it flies around too quickly, it's just so hard to hit. Would you like to move?
I mean, he's just gonna chase me again, so not really. He's gonna just keep trying to stamp it out.
Alright. Stinkweed.
Stinkweed is gonna use her special move, Lunchtime, and like poisonous plants in real life, is gonna try and munch on this bug to get some juicy health back.
Okay. Take a bite out of it and heal 1 stamina.
And then she's going to move so right here, and then 1 more square right there.
Okay. Gorilla Spinner. Your path is open.
It's open. I run. I use my gorilla jumps, and I stomp him down to bury him further.
Okay. Roll for it.
Okay. Ow!
You get right in front of it, but you just missed. You simply missed. You didn't jump far enough.
It's the perfect tower head kick.
Dark Knight Prince!
Hit all your
Alright.
allies and fire to damage yourself.
The perfect move!
Alright, so I got this feather sticking out of my head, right?
Yeah.
Take the helmet off, light the feather on fire, then use it to light the Tokyo Pharaoh on fire.
Okay, he's buried underground right now, but I'll let you do it if you roll high enough. We'll say. All right, you singe him for 2 damage with a little bit of his cloth sticking out of the ground.
How's he looking?
He's not quite half. He's a tankier guy because his scarabs are so weak, so they share the health.
And anyways, I want to ask Jake. So now that I'm sitting here, you give my gang off for any thought?
I don't. You know, it just sounds kind of scary and dangerous. You know, like what if we could do something like a baseball team instead of play and just like play sports and have fun. I don't know.
Well, we could play like baseball and stuff. Like, if you think about it, a gang is just it's like a sports team.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, Ace and Spade.
Okay. Ace of Spade is gonna move behind the Pharaoh, and he's gonna move next to his ally right here.
Yes.
And he's gonna use his new ability, hats off to you. And so any one of his allies who is wearing a hat right now, he's gonna tip his hat and try to give him an advantage on his next roll.
All right. Roll to give everyone with a hat a bonus. All right.
19.
Well, unfortunately, he had just taken his helmet off.
Oh,
But because you rolled so high, I'll count helmets as hats. And Space
yes!
Marine and Gorilla Spinna, no matter what you roll, your next hit will succeed.
gotta get myself a hat.
Yes!
Alright. This Scarab's gonna fly over to the Dark Knight Prince because it's making his way to his master. And it's gonna hit the Dark Knight Prince. But it's not gonna do that.
Oh, no.
Jake's gonna look a little more disappointed.
Oh,
And
I
the
forgot
Tokyo
failures are
Pharaoh,
bad.
he's buried so deep in the ground. It should be his natural habitat because he's, the undead. But he wants to move around more. But then he gets an idea. His tendrils extend through the dirt, and he's gonna have him crawl out of the ground like roots, and he's gonna hit everyone adjacent to him. Yep, everyone take 2 damage.
Ouch.
Does that include me and Heavy?
No,
Woo.
everyone around him. I meant, sorry. And he's gonna hop. He's gonna crawl to the ground, and crawl a little bit away. Space Marine.
The Space Marine is upset that he's so far away, but because he wants to hit him, but since he knows he's gonna succeed, he's as this scarab is like flying away, he just takes both hands and like claps really loud, just crushes it between his fingies.
All right. This buzzing little animal. Roll, just for fun.
Just for the lulz.
11.
That's two though.
Clap it to death. Stinkweed.
Before I do my turn, I do want to just shout across the arena. Hey, Jake! Earlier
Yeah.
we were having a conversation. Why are you scared of this place?
It's just kind of creepy, All the woods are so deep and it's like monkeys are like they don't wear clothes like Dr. Cheeks. You never know when they're gonna go wild and hurt someone.
Have you seen anything scary lately?
I don't. Can we talk about that later?
Yeah, sure. Use
Okay.
"Give me a kiss!" And Stinkweed's gonna try and give the Pharaoh a big, sloppy, poisony kiss to try and give them some poison.
Okay. Poison damage kiss. Go! 13? Alright. I'll say you deal 1 damage, and he's gonna be poisoned for the next round.
Yes.
So he's gonna take a total of 2 damage, like a normal attack. And go to spin up.
Potemkin Buster.
Go for it. Alright, guaranteed to work. You grab him, put him on your back, and Potemkin Buster him, and he goes, oh! The already decrepit bones are shattering even more. He's gonna take 3 damage. Alright, Dark Knight Prince, keep the offense going.
I'm gonna combo move with Tyler again. Tyler, you want to describe the combo moves?
Yeah, so this one's called Shovel Knight. So I'm gonna give him my spade, right? And he's gonna use my spade to pogo jump onto the Pharaoh, dealing damage to him.
Go ahead and roll.
Kinda
Both of you roll. Roll for the
kinda like
shovel's
that Shovel Knight
bounce ability. Alright.
18.
You manage. He's flying in the air after the Potemkin Buster, and you manage to do a tag team combo and ping, oh! And he's gonna take another 3 damage.
And
Now
I'm
this
gonna move
looks
away.
bad. The scarabs are gonna pop out of his mouth once more.
Ooh. We gotta get rid of these guys because it gives Jake more opportunities to roll.
And one's gonna go here, and the other one's gonna go to the marine, and they're both gonna go for a roll. That's gonna work with the +1, so both of you take 2 damage.
So low.
And the
Johnny
Tokyo
got low.
Pharaoh is gonna take another 1 damage from the poison. Now he's looking even worse.
Woo!
And he's gonna go, be gone, pests! And he's gonna hit the Dark Knight Prince and Gorilla Despina. A 5, like I said, it's not gonna work. That's gonna put him at 4. But he's already low, so you might be able to close it out before he gets the chance. In fact, you probably will. Alright, Space Marine.
The Space Marine's pretty good at killing Egyptian stuff, just like in the Horus Heresy. Look it up on YouTube.
Okay.
And then Horus has got the scarab emblem, and so he's gonna just like punch him through the head. At least try.
Okay. Nah.
Dodges.
Nah.
He's-
He dodges. Stinkweed?
Stinkweed's
Hold on,
gonna
wait.
come-
Keegan,
Yeah.
hear me out. Wait. Keegan, Victor, wait till you do your turn until after mine.
Alright, I'm
Alright.
gonna
I think you
hold
can do
my
something.
turn
They're holding
until
their
after,
actions.
after the night.
Knight.
Alright, so I'm gonna have my Dark Knight go up and use its dark aura to make a little blind spot by the Pharaoh.
Okay.
Secret. The Dark Knight can't do that. I'm doing that.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and use lights out on the prince, or on the Tokyo Pharaoh.
Ooh!
That's gonna be a cheat. What are you doing? You can't do that to his card. 2 violations! Jake doesn't cheat. He plays for keeps. And go ahead and take the stamina cost from that as well.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Alright, I trust
Ace? Alright, sorry. Before Ace and Spade's turn, Stinkweed, you go first.
Gorilla Despina to take out the Pharaoh, so I'm gonna focus on the bug and move
Okay.
over here and use my move Munch 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 again to try and get some health back by eating this delicious bug.
Much. Unfortunately, this bug is of no nutritional value, and you missed.
Ah.
Because it's the same idea twice, you know. I can't, you know. Alright,
Stinkweed
Gorilla Despina.
spits to the ground and says, "No calories!"
Discombobulate.
Discombobulate. Bruise him up.
Discombobulate.
13? That's good. 3 damage. He's looking real bad. Real
Something-
close.
There's something so funny to me about a gorilla who wrestles.
Yeah, Ace and Spade?
Alright, Ace of Spades is not looking too hot, so he's gonna try his darndest. We're
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And he's gonna out of his coat, he's gonna pull out a few cards, and he's gonna throw them out kind of like little shurikens, and he's gonna try to hit this thing.
Okay, he pulls out
This
he
is there.
loves playing with cards in his downtime, so let's see if he can card trick on him. That's gonna be good.
Poker chip! Oh my god,
That's
he's
poker
racking
chip.
it up.
Alright,
2
3
poker
poker
chips,
chips,
baby.
2 damage, because it's cards. But it's good.
Wait, do we get 3? I have 6 poker chips?
Alright, it's the Scarab's turn.
Ugh.
One of them's gonna go after Stinkweed, the other one's gonna go after the Marine.
No!
They're gonna fail.
Oh no!
Oh no.
And now it's the Tokyo Pharaoh's turn.
Oh no!
He's gonna try and retreat back, and he's gonna try to hit Ace and Spade in the Marine with his special attack.
Oh, good
Oh
heavens.
no!
Oh shit!
This is not looking good.
Ace is on the verge of trying of pulling out his card. It's not guaranteed to succeed, but he might just have the willpower to make it happen.
Yeah, Thomas.
All right, Space Marine.
All right, the Space Marine is going to kind of tuck his shoulder in and try and charge through the Scarab and the Emperor.
All right, roll for moving attack. 14. I'll give it to you. You'll kill the Scarab and you'll deal 1 damage to the Pharaoh because of
It's
diminishing
already-
returns. All right. And Stinkweed.
Okay, guys, I need an opinion here. Are we more worried about Jake failing, or do you think we can take out the Pharaoh in this next set of turns?
I think we can definitely take out the Pharaoh.
Okay, I'm gonna trust you 3 and focus on getting this Scarab out of here. I'm gonna use my ability again. Munch, munch, munch.
All right, roll for Munch, Munch, Munch.
Woo!
That's gonna work. Munch, Munch, Munch. And since you rolled so high, go ahead and heal 1.
Okay, I'm gonna heal 1 and move right over here, and Stinkweed, she's just gonna shake her butt at the Pharaoh.
Okay. Roll it a spinner.
He spins
Wait,
up
check
and he.
DMs?
Oh.
Check DMs, Victor.
Check DMs. Yeah, my other idea was to
Thoughts?
shoot poison and gum up Jake's
Oh. Wait, what does that do?
Jake's meter,
Pockets.
but I think that
What would that do for us?
I think that would have been
Actually,
cheating.
I don't know. I don't know now that I think about it. Keep doing whatever you're doing.
Keep doing whatever you're doing.
He's gonna grab a barrel and he's gonna smash it through the Pharaoh's head like a little cartoon.
Roll for smash! Big gorilla smash.
Big gorilla smash!
That's
Ow!
gonna fail.
Oh no!
Alright. Dark Knight
Alright.
Prince.
I'm gonna run up and try and joust him again.
Roll for Joust. That's gonna fail.
We saw.
You guys.
Tyler, it's all on you.
Tyler,
Wait,
you have
do
poker
I
chips. You
risk-
might want to. You don't want to
Do I
lose.
risk Ace? Alright, let's do it.
Now here's
Wait,
the
is
thing.
poker
Now
chip
here's the thing.
or
If
is it
you,
not?
if
No,
you
wait,
do
wait, we are
fail,
cheating.
it's not the end of the world. We just have to hope that the Pharaoh succeeds at whipping our butt the next round.
Well, I think if it fails, we get disqualified because that's a third cheat.
Oh.
Well, what is using the poker chips cheating or no?
Use poker chips are not cheating. That
No,
is
it's not.
that's not gonna count as cheating.
Because it's card stuff.
Alright.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's Ace and Spade and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
It's
Oh.
mostly
Alright.
just MC being able to use that without fear.
Yeah. We go 1, 2, and he's gonna take off his hat and he's gonna use his final ability, which is spades come out of the rim of the hat and he starts whirling it up and he throws it at the Pharaoh with these like spinning death spades.
Alright. This is a dangerous attack.
14.
That's gonna work. I'm gonna have you deal 4 damage.
Woo!
It's not gonna do him in.
There's no scarabs.
Alright. There's
Guys,
no
I'm
scarabs,
so dead.
but
So
it's
the-
his turn. And he's gonna go back. He's gonna try to hit Dark Knight Prince, and he's gonna try to hit the Space Marine.
Oh god.
That's gonna work. Both of you take 3 damage.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, thank god.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, good lord.
Alright,
I can't update it.
that's okay. Well, we all know you're down.
Settings.
You're down. Stinkweed.
Boom,
Oh shoot!
you're
I
dead.
thought I would have a turn to think of something. Okay. You know what? Stinkweed is going to walk up to the Pharaoh and try to do the spit a spiky ball out of the mouth smash attack.
Okay. That's gonna work. That's gonna do him in.
Yes.
Oh!
Go.
Oh, that was fucking closer than I thought it would be.
Just like
My
in
boy.
just
Oh
like
my
in
God.
Smash, Stinkweed walks up and
Alright.
poof!
Did he chip his
You guys
brain? I'll
did it.
kill him if he chipped it.
You guys cheated a little bit, but not enough to disqualify you. And Dick's gonna go, oh, I was so close.
Hey, don't worry. Good game.
Oh, thanks. And he feels better
Wanna-
instantly.
Wanna join my gang?
Oh,
I'll think about it. He says he's not gonna think about it very much. You guys can go ahead. I'm gonna drag your cards away. I'll get them ready for the next match, so you don't gotta worry about it. And Jake's out of the game. You fucking killed him. And here's Exodia, just for you if you want to see it.
Oh no!
Exodia!
Yeah.
I love moments where you yes and something as a DM and then it comes back to bite you in the ass later. Because that's literally
I
what
was
just
not
happened.
expecting him to fail like 2 times in a row and jump up to 6.
With our luck, that was gonna happen. Like,
That was
Alright.
crazy.
So that was cool. You guys didn't bet anything, so you're not gonna get anything out of that except not being kicked out of the game.
I'm
Shoot,
gonna.
I forgot to bet.
I'm gonna go pee, but I'm gonna give you guys a choice to discuss. You're immediately after this, you're free to talk to Jake about whatever. But then, either you're gonna listen to what Jake said, or you're gonna go to the outskirts and talk to Knoxford like you wanted to. Those are your 2 options. Talking to Brody and Blakey's gonna have to wait. So,
Got it.
I'll drag you over here, and I'll be right back.
This is where the branching paths happen.
Kinda, yeah. I'll be right back.
Alright.
I have a really if we ever find out this for at least a little bit. If we ever find out, I have something really funny that I want to do. so if that is a thing that ends up happening, should we talk
The
to
name's
Knoxford?
poker chips.
Yeah, we could. Maybe
We could do
I
the
don't
game.
know. Maybe we could do the game zone.
Do the game zone kid and derail everything.
Let's get a minimum of 20. 20.
Got it.
20 chips. So
20
and
chips.
we get $100.
Got it. I'll keep the 16
I mean-
in my pocket then.
You mean?
Cat and Conrad need money. They need cards.
Yeah. How
And
much
the
is card?
Game Zone kid has cards.
So
We can
And
offer.
money.
We can offer her $35 because that's like or not 35. It's like $10 for a card,
it was
or
a,
like
Well, no. What I'm thinking is we use bribery to have them go on a date.
yeah. That's no. That
Oh,
is
is that what it,
because we would use the money from the earning of the games.
Hello.
Ultra,
it was
the Ultra Card Booster Pack is $30.
It was Calvin's idea
I
to
think
go
that-
talk to Knoxford, and I think it's a smart one to try and get some information.
Alright.
So I'd be
I don't
down to
know,
do
I
that if
kinda
you
wanna
guys wanted to.
Then again, we also don't know what Jake has to say yet.
yeah,
It's true. We should
kinda
hear
wanna
Jake out.
that.
So-
Because Jake's a homie.
Feel free to initiate the conversation.
Hey, Jake.
Hey.
So you said there was something you didn't want to talk about like in public.
Yeah.
But you can talk to
Um,
us. We're your friends.
This kid's not gonna be here anymore. He's gonna be playing with his sister.
Aw.
Jake points over here to this forest and he goes, something's not right.
Okay.
Is there someone over there? I hear splashing and like laughing, but I don't remember anyone there.
Do you think there could be like a river imp?
What is that?
I don't know. I just heard about it.
I don't want to be near there right now. I'll think about your gang offer. I'll just
Cool.
see you guys later.
Okay, guys, listen. I know what I just said, but also, babysitter protocol is activating, and if there's anything I'm good at, it's fighting monsters.
If there's something over there, let's
I mean, we
make
gotta
the
check it
river
out,
a
right?
little bit safer.
Cheeks
Also,
salutes
if we check
Robbie.
it out, we can have more information to give to Knoxford.
The Heavy is shaking in his boot.
True.
MC,
Cheek
is that good with
salutes
you?
Robbie and then goes to give Jake a card that says, if you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. If you teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime.
You know,
That's
I'm
a-
sure he really appreciates the gift.
That's a good card to play in the tournament. You shouldn't have
Sick.
given that away. That one was.
I gotta
Good
copy
play.
paste you guys. Alright. There you go.
Teach a man to
I
fish.
plucked you up over there for a second. Alright,
I think
so you guys are gonna go to the entrance of the forest?
Yeah.
I want to find out what's up
Yes.
with those river imps that kill and drown people.
Okay.
The dragon.
Dragger! The forest entrance, I gotta reveal it, but it's gonna take a little bit of time.
Dude, if we summoned Raigan, we'd be
The anime
set.
figure!
We need it!
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and shift ping. You
They're
can
gonna
move
kill
here.
the monkeys.
No!
This is a giant torii gates in a stone staircase to a slightly more elevated area of the forest. Not too far away from the main village.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm back.
Whoa.
Proceed with caution, gang.
There's monkeys swinging around on all the vines and trees and gates and stuff. They're having fun. You guys can hear the splashing and the laughing. It's almost eerie now that you know.
Sounds like a good time.
I hate good times.
Heavy is the heavy walking at this point, Thomas? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
good. He's got 20 stamina.
so we don't have to
Ah.
buy the wheelchair for him anymore?
Nah.
Okay.
No.
He got better.
Like anyone would.
Mm-hmm. From
Right.
after falling down from space, you just like get better.
Boom. You see a deer, a lost-looking deer is sort of quivering as this guy walks over to him and he's like, eh. And then the deer kicks the shit out of it and it goes, ah, and runs deeper into the woods.
Young man,
Robbie, cheers.
why would you cheer at this young man getting hit?
Oh. Ow! Why? Yes. Yeah.
Get
Sort of
back
spraying
here!
up everywhere. Why? What are you gonna do with it?
Do with what?
With
We
it?
should capture it.
I'm gonna pick it up by his head, his little weird dish bowl head.
Okay. You touch its bowl, and it swats your arms away, going, "Dude, what the hell?
Bro, dude, bro, dude,
seriously?
bro. Dude,
Party
seriously?
foul, dude.
Bro,
Legit party foul.
bro.
Mikey,
Not
Whoa.
even joking. Yeah.
from with my scanners, can I tell, is this a like yokai monster like we had seen before, or is
That's
this
a-
like literally just a person that is here in
That's a.
in this world?
It's not. It's not a living and breathing creature.
Gotcha.
Ain't it like a kappa? It looks like one of those fellers.
No, it
Yeah.
definitely is a kappa,
Yeah.
but I'm just trying to. We're in a wacky epithet world, so you know we met a demon the other day, so it's like, you know,
True.
I'm
Dude.
trying not to make assumptions, I guess.
Dude.
And
If you don't want your
dude.
if you don't want your brain being touched,
Dude.
put on
Like,
a helmet.
And he's gonna run over and he's gonna jump into the river ahead.
Don't do
As you
that,
guys-
young man.
Look over. It's a party!
I love parties, but it's in the river.
Happy
But I love
All
parties.
these dudes are partying and this guy's like, "Whoa, dude, lay off. I don't think you having an invite to this party." Some playing baseball. Jake, Dr. Teeks, you jump in there. And I'm sorry to say, but you hit something and it throws you out and you're gonna take 1 damage from it. Just bubbling in the river from right where you jumped in spontaneously.
Oh,
It's gonna bubble up, and from below the you could see from the surface that this little image is rising.
Hello.
It's rising. It's rising,
Like,
Boy.
and it's rising, and it's rising, and it reaches the surface, and it goes, "Whoa, what's going on here?" I was at the bottom of the water doing my cool dance, and you fucking jump in and ruin my day. I might have to drag you in and drown you.
The dragon!
and then all the other little kappas are going. Serves him right. Ah, fuck! And then this guy gets hit in the head with a baseball while he's playing table tennis.
I forgot that we know a Kappa who loves to party.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Hello.
what's the deal?
Hi, hi, my name is Robbie. These are my friends. We had come over here to investigate, some people were talking about a part of the forest where people were getting drowned and killed.
Nosy people. We're just partying. That's all it is. It's no big deal.
Okay.
Can we hang out?
No! You're
Why?
not cool. Look at you, wearing glasses, stupid vests.
I don't want to wear a vest.
Hey, my vest
I wear
is...
awesome
on.
armor, dude.
No. You guys aren't cool. Like us.
What,
can't hang out
hold
around
on. Would a cool guy not be able to find a snake in this flower bed?
Oh my God.
Would you not be? Oh, you'd be very easily able to find it even. Hello.
Woohoo!
You
Dude,
got
that's
this
how
snake
cool
there.
I am.
It starts hissing and calling. And... Green. That's right, green. And this guy's gonna appear, same way the Elder did, like he was invisible. He's gonna go... My snake! Thank you!
Yeah.
Okay, which one of you found it?
It was a
Oh,
heavy-
sorry, I'm busy. Oh shit, are those kappas?
You want
Yeah.
help us?
Those are real? Hell no! Those guys like drag you down and drown you.
I
And the
look
big
back
guy was
at
like,
the-
yeah, so lay off if you know it's good for you, jackass.
I look back at the big guy
Yeah.
with like a suspicious... I do the Dwayne The Rock Johnson eyebrow raise.
No, with no eyebrows.
So I just stare at him and smile.
So, just go ahead and tell me who found the snake, and I'll give you all the flick on the forehead.
The heavy found the snake.
Okay. Flick. +1 stamina. Alright, bye guys, good luck. Don't get dragged and drowned. It's, not our fault if you die while you're on this trip. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Man, MC,
The
why'd
dragger.
you lie to him like that?
Because I already have enough health.
Heavy?
I'm gonna die, but I have enough health.
Alright. Well, that's very,
That's
that's very kind of you.
Yeah, don't do that often, but yeah, thank you.
Alright.
Anyways, Mr. Kappa
Cool.
Man,
What? What do you want?
have you been killing people?
This party's killer. Bitch. Yeah!
Whoa.
Woo! Bitch! This
That's
guy
not
was
a-
gonna throw a baseball at you. Holy shit.
Ow!
Bonk. Take 2 damage.
That's not a kind word to say about people.
Good one. Up top. They high five. And as they high five, this Kappa gets launched to the table and he goes, awesome! Ow! Anyways, what? You guys, like, leave? You're killing our vibe.
Robbie,
But are we like dragging and drowning people, like you said?
Do I, the Kappa Pa, look like I drag and drown someone?
you just said you did.
Yes.
No, that was a joke.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, well, in that case.
Are you guys yokais?
Yeah? What about it?
Do you know anything about the tire yokai who I think lives in another part of the forest?
I don't know, I just chill and hang out here.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, are we gonna have a problem?
Robbie kind of
I
looks
don't
back at
think
his
so.
group. He's hurt.
I think we're gonna have a problem. You can't just go around and kill a vibe and expect to get off scot-free, dude. He walks out of the thing. He's giant. He walks around you guys. He's like, sorry. Excuse me. Oh, stay there. And he starts to look a little excited. And he drags his foot. Drags his foot around in the dirt. And how do I do this?
I don't like where this is going.
Yeah,
I have an idea.
I mean, but at least he's polite
I have
enough
an
to say,
idea.
"Excuse me."
Which one is it? Is it tab or?
Hey, Mr. Douchebag.
We all agree that you are a dumbass. Alright, it's gonna be this big. It's gonna go sweet, and it's gonna be right here. And it's gonna go right there. He's gonna go, alright, I'll let you guys totally hang out at our party. But you have to and then he looks over at his cabins and they go, oh shit. Sumo wrestle! And then he bats his big gong on his belly. And he goes, alright, which one of you wants to and then he goes to the whole thing again.
The heavy's gonna bulk up because he knows that this kind of stuff is definitely his specialty.
Alright, we got a big guy over here. We're gonna do silly little what the is that?
Hey,
Oh shit, that's scuba gear! This guy swims! For real! Alright, bro, get in here.
Does the card combat count as a normal combat?
Yep.
So do my abilities refresh?
Yeah.
So before the combat, this starts. Can I make? Oh wait, no. It's only for one round. I was gonna make myself bigger.
Unless it's for more than one round, and you read it wrong.
It's change the size of a target for one round.
But what if
Dr.
it
Cheeks.
What
changed?
if it, Doctor?
Changed. How many
Get him,
rounds?
Heavy! He hit me with a baseball!
Once per combat, you can change the size of a target for one round, having varying. Well, I want to be bigger, and I want it to be for longer. So, could you change the number, Dr. Cheeks?
Let's see.
Yes.
What about change that number with changing variables? 10?
11.
11? Any more? Or are we gonna go with an 11?
Can you?
To the left again.
Do you want me to use poker chips on this?
If you want him to.
Yeah,
If you want.
if you want.
Oh, if I want. I can use 4 to make it a 15.
A 15, I'd say, gives you 3 rounds.
That would be really good. That would be really
Sounds
good.
good. I'll use 4 poker
Great.
chips.
Alright, 4 poker chips. Big, heavy, okay, so now that it works for
Longer.
3 rounds, go ahead and use it on yourself.
That's a not natural 20.
That's a not natural 20. Boom. And the cat pup is like, yo! That's sick! And only the heavy and the cat papa are gonna roll initiative. Everyone else, you can do whatever you want, whenever you want.
Really?
But if you
I have an
interfere,
idea.
I'll drag you down and drown ya!
I wasn't selecting the. I swear. I mean, I rolled a 6, but. I mean, it doesn't matter. Either way.
Alright. You guys step away from the ring, you're in the way.
Sorry. Okay.
This is
This-
so awesome.
This guy's no slouch. This is gonna be Combat Ninja epic.
Oh my god.
Alright. He's gonna go ahead. What can he use? Let's check his abilities. I've got it. Ugh. He takes one big step forward. Sumo slap! Yeah! 10? Alright. Take 3 damage and knock back 1 space.
He gets knocked back 1 space.
Is that real?
Yes, I
Shit.
am immune to displacement, and I reflect melee-based knockback.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
This guy's a big deal. I'm gonna have to get serious. Heavy's turn.
Since my minigun isn't even ready yet.
Jesus.
It's not.
What's that you got
yet.
there, bro? Chill.
I think he's just gonna he doesn't even have a melee attack or anything. He's just kind of trying. It's in sumo. He's gonna try to shove him out.
Good luck.
All right. Oh! He's just gonna try to. He's just gonna like try to grab him.
You have to move up closer to do that, by the way.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you
I
can
was.
move better.
Since we're big, I would moved off the axis.
Okay.
Mikey, after Heavy's turn, can I go real quick?
Yeah, go ahead and what do you want to do?
I want to try and kill the vibes just a little bit, and
Bro!
and you.
Dude!
I feel like
How are you gonna
make him distracted by that. So to kill the vibes, I'm gonna use baby-proof plants and try to create just kind of like a dam going across the river right here.
Okay. Roll kill vibes. That's gonna work.
You're really good at killing the vibe, dude.
Yeah, you're
That's-
actually like really good at like killing vibes and stuff.
That's actually really sad for Robbie to hear, but
Yeah.
he makes the bridge across, and yeah, that's what he does.
So where's it going?
Straight in front of him, right here.
All right, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one here in front of you, just checking out. And this guy's like, "Whoa!" And this guy's like, "Whoa, dude, not cool." And he's gonna get out of the pool now and bring his pool floaty with him.
You know what's cool? Not drowning people.
Shut up, freak! All right,
That
It's the
hurts.
kapok
That hurts
turn.
Robbie's feelings.
and he's gonna go, So I can't push you back, can I? Unless I use soul extraction. Damn.
Yeah. Sorry, bro. Like
I
that sounded
fully
cool,
failed.
bro.
That sucks.
Sorry, bro. I mean, I'm sorry. Bro.
Hey, next time it's gonna work.
Next time,
though.
next time,
Alright,
next time.
alright, there we go.
Hey, next time. And the heavy's minigun is revved up, and he's just gonna like instead of shooting him, it's like a sumo match. He's just gonna smack him across the side of the head with it.
Okay. Ow! Fuck! Party foul! What the hell? That's gonna deal 6 damage. Shit! God damn! Lay off, bro. Alright, alright. Fuck. I guess I gotta try to use soul extraction! Yeah! So,
Look at him
your
with the soul
passive
ring.
doesn't work anymore. He
Okay.
grabs from your anus an orb and tosses it to the side over here. And it's
Oh,
gonna
but
look-
which passive?
he's gonna do it on
Unstoppable.
Force.
Force.
Bitch. That's gonna cost him 3 stamina.
I
Alright. Yeah, you can do whatever you want while they're
Yeah.
fighting. The heavy.
There's a bunch of monkeys here.
What's it gonna be, bro?
And he's kind of grappling with them right here. So waiting for Girandole to do some.
So Mikey, I'm gonna drop my armor,
Okay.
and go over and grab this, whatever it is. What is it, actually?
That's his soul orb from his asshole.
Does it glow?
Oh, no, it's more like a yellow pearlescent orb than a glowing orb.
Okay.
Oh,
In which case I can do this. So I'm gonna grab it. And can I just hand it back to the heavy? Is that a thing I can do?
I'll say you can do it after his action, and you would
Okay.
have to roll to pick it up as a ghost. Here. So go ahead and ghost up. You can do that on your own, as far as I
Yeah,
know.
I'm doing
Alright, the
that.
heavy. So what's the plan?
He's waiting. He's kind of like waiting, and he's gonna
Waiting. Alright, my
throw,
turn then.
throw his things. He was throwing his minigun under his feet.
Oh, you're trying to trip him?
Yeah.
We'll trip him. Oh, fuck! Oh, you knock him to the ground. Gonna do
since he-
another 6 damage. And go ahead and get your upgrade.
Woo! 22.
Yep, 22. We're gonna play your theme now.
Yeah.
You knock him over and he falls with a big thud. And he's like, "Damn you, jackass!" And he'll try to get back up on his turn, or better yet, from this stance, he might be able to do his special move. It's gonna
Look at my theme and
spit take. 10. All right, he's gonna spit a geyser of water at you from the ground in his turtle position, and he's gonna knock you back 1 space, and you're gonna take 4 damage.
All right, guys.
Oh.
I'm still on the ground, by the way, in case you know.
Yeah. Well, since he doesn't have as good of a footing anymore, I'm gonna try and throw him out of the
All right.
He's
Roll to
move
pick
up.
Yeah, roll to
and
pick up the
since-
orb.
Me? Or
Me.
or
Girandole. All right, you can pick it up,
Alright.
and I'll
Can I
let you
go?
give it to him on his next turn.
Alright then.
All right. Did he roll? So I'm confused. Did he roll?
He has it picked up. You're gonna get it back next turn.
Okay. And so since he doesn't have the Capod doesn't have much leverage. Like topple him over out of the ring.
Okay. Oh shit!
Oh my god!
You're so cool! Ah! Alright, that was fun.
That was
Coming
fun,
up.
bro. That was hey, good game, bro. Good game. That was dope.
And you tricked down.
That was dope, bro. I was like, I wish. Never
That
mind.
was stupid. But I'm gonna keep your theme playing for a bit.
Um,
You're at 23 proficiency now.
Yeah.
2 nat 20s. I can't. There's no reason to keep that combat going. You just won.
Mikey, if you
that
don't,
was fun, bro. We gotta like, that was fun.
Yeah. We bros now?
Yeah, we bros.
Alright, just keep
That's
your.
dope. Sorry
other
for touching the
dudes in
dude's
check.
head earlier. I didn't know.
Keep your other guys in check, bro.
Mikey, if you don't
Also,
mind,
take
during
your
the
shit back.
Stamina. I mean, that's the option.
Mikey, if you don't mind, during the combat, I would have liked to use analyzing data on that 20 and just screwed up all of their party gear.
Okay.
I just like knocked stuff over. I made it so they had to clean it all up. I just ruined the vibe.
Dude, what the hell?
Dude, what the hell,
Lay
bro?
off! And he's gonna pick you up.
Uh oh.
Yeah, Thomas, a
He's gonna-
little spectral
gonna
hand
bring you into the
emerges,
water.
gives you the
Uh-oh.
pearl,
Wait.
and then it all disappears.
Oh,
Before he brings him into the water, can I try to fire 3 ambullets that shoot out cannon noises?
Okay.
how much stamina and proficiency is it?
Give me a second to with a bunch of shit right now.
It's okay. It's okay, gamer.
Free hand. It's gonna be 2 or 1.
Ah, so
everyone.
3.
For everyone.
Oh.
Just for the lols.
29
So here's your
stamina.
here's your pass back.
Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, 20. I'm nearly 30 stamina, gamers. Not 30. Not 30. I'm nearly
You're
23.
at 24, right?
I'm 23, I think.
No, because you had
Yeah.
21. You got a thing from it. You got a thing
Okay.
earlier. He found a snake and gave it to you.
Oh, okay, I was not here for
All right. So what's gonna happen to Robbie, guys?
Am I being drowned?
Well, you can't swim and you're in the water.
Oh no!
And he's sitting here disciplining you. He's like, you know what? It sucks when you kill the vibe, bro. You gotta have to lay off. No, listen to me. Look at me. Why are you dozing? Dude, look at me. Dude,
Robbie is
bro.
currently down there is making these sonic sound effects as bubbles are coming out of his.
Hold on. Can I rally these monkeys?
Oh shit, you can't swim. He brings you back out and tosses you, and he goes, you can't hang with us if you can't swim, bro.
Bro.
Wait, if you can swim?
If you can swim, feel free to hang. You got a cool guy over there, but if you can't swim, you can't hang, bro. That's just the deal. Like, how are you? You know what? I got you. He's gonna give you a little seashell. If you blow into this, you can use it.
Whoa.
He gets that to the heavy.
No!
Yo.
It's for the party.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Me. It's gonna. This area is actually a fast travel point for these two areas whenever you want to go there.
Woohoo!
Cool.
Oh. We haven't never been to the Winter Mountain.
So, feel free to hang with us anytime, bro. We're chill. We're not actually gonna drown you, FYI. It's just a little, keeps the fuzz away from our cool party.
I would just, Mr. Paw, can I call you that?
No.
Okay, Miss Capappa.
Yeah, full name, please.
I think Robbie's still coughing up water. I think the reason that everyone seems to be scared of you is because you keep holding them underwater for a long time, and they think that you're trying to drown them.
Keep doing that. You guys are the first people to bother me.
Wait.
Other guys are cool. You guys are just weird.
Oh,
He's cool, though.
Conrad, have some explaining.
Well, feel free to use that seashell since you can't swim. Like, this is... I was trying to be nice, and you just had to, like... ruin the vibe.
Heavy's
You guys have
embarrassed that he
floaties?
knows you guys for killing the vibe.
Do you need one? I mean, we got this right here.
I mean, I had my life preserver vest, but it doesn't. It's more fashionable.
I'll go blow another floaty.
Oh,
Who knocked our shit over? All right, you guys pick stamina proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked
Oh.
stamina.
Robbie's embarrassed from completely
Already mad at
misreading the
yourself.
vibe.
Absolutely
Being
decimating the vibe.
You absolutely annihilated the vibe.
He thought we were gonna
Oh,
fight
man.
these guys. He's the only one who got whacked with something.
You're just killing the vibe, bro. Classic Robbie awkward moment. That's pretty much it. That little goofy situation.
Woohoo!
I'm
a goofy gamer!
Village outskirts now?
What's that?
Village outskirts now? We gotta talk to
Well,
the next room?
I think we should end the session, and you guys
Oh,
could go there next time.
Next
Sounds like
time
fun.
on the
Prize.
campaign.
Monkey.
So,
On.
you picked your shit, and you changed your character sheets, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yes.
am.
Cool. In that case, let's drag you back to the main area, the start, and I'm gonna play that because it's cool sounding.
Alright.
Perfect.
Well, that was
Nice.
cool. You
That
guys,
was cool.
you guys talk to
did
people. You have a lot of information now.
Made a new
And,
buddy.
You made you have fast travel now. You have a Kappa friend. Karen can talk to monkeys now.
We made $65.
Yeah, you found out Kat's brother is a weird guy wearing Hawaiian shirts.
I
Might
mean,
have
he
a
looks
crush on
fresh.
Conrad.
We're not lying. He looks fresh.
Yeah, and the pink girl thinks you have a
Does look
crush on
fresh.
her because she's conceited, and also because you guys hit on her weird. Big lost at card
No.
games and didn't join Faust's gang.
No!
I
Yes.
joined.
Not yet.
Wait, Dr. Cheeks and Girandole are in his gang, so he's
Yes.
not a solo gang anymore. That's pretty much what happened. And
He's a trio.
next time, I guess will be the end of the curfew arc, because tomorrow, or I guess next session is Sunset, starting off with Sunset.
Ooh,
Alright.
Ooh.
exciting.
Excited.
See you, Luke.
Bye, Luke.
Bye,
All my
Luke.
listeners in there. Thanks
Bye,
for
Luke.
watching.
Oh my
I put a lot
God.
of effort into this.
See y'all later.
Do-do-do.